That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Come on.
Because everyone wants to curse the place out. You might as well turn the camera on. We can continue. Is it running, bro?
Yeah, we good to go.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone.
Double honors.
Impeccably well. And shalom to the Akim that are pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth and the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days, man. All right? We out here, you know, once again, another week through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
That's the name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right? And we come out here to preach the downfall of this wicked kingdom, man.
That's right.
All right? That's headed by Esau Edom, which is known as the so-called white man in today's terms, right? Now, let's get straight into it, man. Amos 9 and 8. Brother.
Amos chapter 9 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh, power, are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right, so the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. Now, them eyes of the Lord, you know, that's the chariots, man. That's the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that you see that people call UFOs, man. All right, and they're monitoring everything that's going on upon the face of the earth. All right, they're looking at all of these things, all the wickedness that's going on behind closed doors. The Lord sees all of that, man. All right, the scripture says that the Lord's eyes are 1,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay, so any wickedness that's been going down upon the face of the earth, it's been taken into account, man. All right, carry on, bro.
Yeah, it says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Right, so the Lord is going to destroy this wicked kingdom from off of the face of the earth, man. Alright? That's literal. This kingdom is going to be destroyed. The earth is not going to be destroyed because the earth abideth forever, but the rulership, alright, the kingdom that's being controlled by Esau Edom, by the so-called white man, that's going to be obliterated, man.
Yeah, just the assholes on the planet, man.
Right.
Just a bunch of assholes, man.
Right, because like we always say, you know, the earth right now is under bad management. Alright? The earth is under bad management, man. That's why you have mass death upon the earth. That's why you have mass war. That's why you have homosexuality, right? That's why you have transgenders walking up and down the earth, right? Because it's under bad management.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked that the Bible speaks of? The so-called white man. If you can get Malachi as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the earth is given into the so-called white man. His rulership has polluted the whole earth, man.
Yep.
Right? He's made the whole earth drink of his cup, drink of his ways, drink of his false philosophies, his democracy, right? And that's gone throughout the whole earth. That's why the whole earth is under his vibration, man. That wicked vibration. That's why everyone is inclined to do wickedness, man. Because the vibration of wickedness is ruling right now. Go on, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Right, so that's why the Lord is going to bring mass judgment upon the face of the earth, man. Because all of those things that listen in the scripture, they've all been, you know, grossly manipulated on the earth, man. Right? Until like extinction level event, you know, kind of levels, man. Right? Go on, bro.
Yeah, this is Malachi. Hey, can I just say one thing, man? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And they like to tell you that civilization started with the Greeks. You know? But the scriptures tell you, and that's why they don't like us bringing out the Apocrypha, because the scriptures tell you that when Alexander took reign, that evils are multiplied in the earth. And that goes back to you Edomites, man. Alright, so the brother's right. Hey, bad management, you know? Because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Look at what you've done with it, man. You know, you got floating islands of plastic. You know? This place is through. Chemtrails in the air. Genetically modified food. You know? You got fruits that are not even yielding their nutrients anymore. Everything's weak, you know?
Hey, I've been in a situation where I've seen bad management crumble a company, man. You have a healthy business doing well. Good customer feedback is on an all-time high. Customers are happy, money is flowing in. But if you put the wrong guy in charge of that company, before you know it, you're gonna get bad customer feedback. You know, the people not liking the customer service. All right, money's getting lost, and then the whole company just deteriorates over a period of time, man. That's exactly what's happening.
But that's the point, over a period of time.
Right.
Because a man might come in and fuck with the shit up, but you know what these companies do? They pay for up the cracks, man. You know, they keep it running, and they run it badly, but it keeps on running. But the day comes when these go under, man. These companies go under because they've been so badly run down into the ground. They really cannot sustain themselves no more.
Thomas Cook.
But the big wigs know this. And that's why they're sucking it dry. They're sucking their own company dry okay, waiting for that day to come. That's why they'll never take no pay cuts to help the company get back up, and then they think, no, it's not fucking worth it.
And like in terms of this kingdom, so that's why the scripture says, 2 Corinthians 15:6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So it's reached a point where it's just fucking overdoing it. You know? Exceedingly, it's like, bro, like the one person says, like, you've exceeded my expectations, meaning you've gone above and beyond what I expected. So when it says, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, like, bro, you're just doing too much. And the hurtful works are fulfilled, meaning, look, now it's cap time. It's cap time. So that's what the Lord's saying.
That's right.
Micah 2:1, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
That's right. That's what Esau Edom does, man. He devises iniquity and he works evil upon his bed, man. Right? Whatever time of the day it is, this guy's always thinking of some wickedness. He's always thinking of ways he can do some gross darkness act upon the face of the earth, man. Thinking of ways that he can do things adverse to the way Yahweh Shem Yahushua is set up. Right? He's making fake meat, right? GMO food that fucks you up. Right? He's got McDonald's throughout the four corners of the earth on every corner, man.
Yeah.
Precept.
Go on, bro.
This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Right, so they're always doing wickedness, basically, man. Every single minute of the day, a so-called white man is out there scheming, doing some wickedness, thinking of wicked thoughts, all right? Because that's just, they're the wicked, man, that the Bible speaks of. That's their lot. They're inclined to do wickedness, just like, you know, in our natural state, we're inclined to do righteousness, man. Being Yasha'Allah, being the sons of the Most High Power.
We've been corrupted, I'm not saying it's screwed, man. But, you know, and that's, you know, we've been corrupted by you know, these wicked entities that are out here. You know, why Jake will do all kind of madness, but he still like to do all this shit behind his closed doors that you don't see it. Because by day, you know, he's you know, he wants to appear righteous. But by night, behind closed doors, man, he's the devil. I mean, I was looking through Holborn today, past the Mason's Lodge, that's down there, the Grand Mason Lodge, you know, and there's no windows. There's no windows to that place, man. Okay, Esau right there plotting and scheming in buildings like that, you know, underground or wherever, man. But I just want to read this quickly. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, Sirach chapter 10. Where is it? In the verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And this is why wickedness is exceedingly polluted the whole earth, because they've been in rulership and they're bringing everybody else on that level, onto doing madness, onto doing all this wickedness, man. Okay?
It's like, you know, you got the KKK. Now their children grew up to be members of the KKK. It's a dynasty. It continues on, man. You're gonna do, you know, what your father's over you is doing, man. Right? And that's how this society is. People look up to the people that are ruling the earth, and they think we gotta do that because them people are in charge. It's a vibration, and it goes deep. There's a spirit to it, man. Right? So that's why everyone is wicked. That's why everyone accepts homosexuality and accepts transgenderism, because the officials are pushing it, man. And they're putting light on it, and they're saying, look, this is a good thing. We're supposed to give these guys rights. Alright, so everyone has that mindset. So when they come across you now and you're bunning it out according to the scriptures, they want to condemn you because that's not pushed in society, man.
They say when in Rome, right?
When in Rome,
when in Rome, do as they do. Conform, you know.
This is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, so they keep having children, right? Transgression increaseth.
Right, transgression increaseth, man. Right, that's why these generations of wickedness is always coming through, man, because they're in charge, man, and they multiply throughout the four corners of the earth. When you look at the Rothschild family, you know, when they set themselves up, they literally position themselves throughout the four corners of the earth,
France,
so they can dominate and control. Right, that's literally what they did, man.
They said the nations run on their banks. Nations run on their banks, man. Their finances, you know, and they're the dynasty of the bankers, man. They're the elite banking families. That's how all these other nations have been able to grow and get big and you know, become, you know, a certain level on the earth. You know, it's through them. You know, I just want to get something quick. This is Isaiah 5 verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Like brother was saying about, you know, if you speak out against the evil things in this world, man, you get jumped on, man. And you get called evil, man. But you people that are calling a good man, that is evil. You know, that is against the pure nature, the pure order that the Most High set up. And that's evil.
Hey, the scripture says they hate them that rebuke in the gate.
That's right.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Yep.
You know?
Psalms 37:14.
So that put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You know?
Yeah.
And that is the state of the world right now.
Yeah.
They don't know what good and evil is. You know, they consider not that they're evil, man.
Yeah.
You know, but that's why we're out here.
Yeah.
To shine that light upon that wickedness.
All right.
This is Psalms 37:14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
Right, and that's us, man. They're slaying us because we be of upright conversation.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are speaking out against these injustices and the wickedness that's upon the face of the earth, like it says in Ezekiel. We're sighing and crying for the abominations thereof, man.
Yep.
Right, that's exactly what they're doing. So because we're doing that, they want to slay us because we're of upright conversation. That's the same theme when you look throughout the generations of old with the prophets of before time, man. They want us to slay them. Why? Because they're of upright conversation. And they're representing the gospel, man. We're representing the good news of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So that makes us a target. That makes us public enemy number one, man. Right? Because we're at the highest point, right, on the right hand side, and they're on the highest point on the left hand side, man, in wickedness. All right, so that's a heavy position to hold.
Have a precept. This is Sirach 33:14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
Yeah. Like in the Apocrypha, it says the Lord has created 2 and 2. You know, everything is done in twos, man. Right, hot and cold, righteousness, unrighteousness.
Oh,
is that in the same one?
Yeah. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against another.
Yeah, that's it. That's how things are, man. Because you can't appreciate true righteousness if you don't have true and wickedness, man. Right? You can't. You just can't do it, man. That's why the scriptures say, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. Because through all that tribulation, through all that hell that we're going to experience, when we actually enter into the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be a breath of fresh air, man. It's going to be like, wow, we're actually in the kingdom now. All of those wicked things that we experienced, they're gone. They're past, man. Right?
Hey,
Lucky, man. I was thinking about something, you know that proverb, man, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yep.
Right? That shows the duality of the situation that we kind of live in, man, because you don't know what things that you gain, you don't know what it's really worth until you've lost it all. Right. So you deal with gain, you deal with loss. There has to be 2 and 2 to appreciate something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in this world, we deal with evil. Okay, but the righteousness has to be here too. Okay, they have to be balanced. People are in darkness. They don't understand that balance, man. They don't know what their actions are that are evil until the light is shown upon it. You know, and they're not going to take our word for it right now because hey, we've been in the flesh right now. But when the Most High, Yahweh Shai turns up, man, they're going to have to turn from their ways, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to appreciate that what they were doing was evil in that day. Okay, and that they're getting fucked up because they were being wicked. Now, if they weren't wicked, that would never happen to them.
Right.
So they'll appreciate the fact that, hey, we got a righteous ruler above us now. You ain't gonna let us do all this madness that Esau's been letting us do or been causing us to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow the right paths, man. That's why they're gonna come to us and wanna learn from us, man. You know, in the kingdom.
Hey, that's why in Daniel 12, it talks about the everlasting shame and contempt that the 2/3 are going to feel in the kingdom, or the wicked of our people are going to feel in the kingdom, man. Right? That everlasting shame and contempt is no joke. That's the memories of you being wicked in the world, not listening to the elect, you know, doing wickedly, not hearkening unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So in the kingdom, you're going to feel fucked up for a very long period of time, man. Right? And that's the spiritual thing. You're going to feel fucked up for a long period of time because you weren't down with the truth from the get-go, man. You gotta get with this now, man. If you don't get it with it now, man, you gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, they didn't like the upright conversation.
Yeah, they didn't like the upright conversation.
They all like smooth words.
Yeah.
You know? So you gotta suffer that shame. You gotta suffer the shame in the kingdom, man. And it's not a light thing. You know, everyone's glorying in the kingdom. You're seeing the man of the elect, and you're putting your head down in shame. That's not gonna be a good feeling.
But just acknowledging that these men are of the elect, that automatically shows you you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So therefore, you're bowing because you know. You already know that these men deserve reverence.
Right.
You know, they deserve respect. Because Yahweh Shai bestowed that upon them.
Right.
And he didn't, you know, that wasn't your lot.
Yeah.
Precept. This is Proverbs 29 and the 27th verse. An unjust man is an abomination to the just.
Wow.
And he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked.
Right, that's your abomination, man. Hey, that's a heavy word. Being an abomination, man. That's a detestable thing. You're a detestable object before the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Just like a faggot is a
I'm
detestable.
about to say the same thing, huh? It says it straight, abomination.
Right.
And as the scripture says, it says that basically people who are unrighteous are just like an abomination unto those who are just.
Right.
That's why sometimes you might look at a guy, he is in the world, you're like, this guy's bugged out.
Yeah.
You know, you just look at a guy like, and sometimes you might say, this he can't get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta make that judgment because we're judging. Sometimes you can see when a Jake can't get it, and he's just detestable unto you.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, fuck, stand your hand at him, man. He ain't gonna get it. Go down the street. You know, that's what we're basically saying. When we tell a guy to go down the street or wherever it may be, we're saying that you're an abomination and you ain't gonna get it.
So, but in essence, what the scriptures are saying is, how we look at them is how they see us.
Right.
Hey,
It's fucked up.
We're
Right.
their Satan.
Yeah,
We're their adversary.
yeah.
But you're ours.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
But we're on the right side.
Right.
You're on the left, wrong side.
Yeah.
You know? That is the only difference.
Yeah.
You know? But there's more of you, there's more of the wicked in this world than there are the righteous, man.
So it's even worse.
You know? So
Yeah.
your adversary really is just us. You know what I mean? It was just a small number, man. But hey, that small number is going to be triumphant.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's backed by the Lord.
That's right.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Right. And we're the only beacons of light right now upon the face of the earth. On the right hand side, man.
Yeah, man, you know?
Go that fast, bro. It's a small road.
Someone's getting lit up, man.
Someone's getting lit. You know?
Yeah, well, shit, I show you how them fireworks. Well, that's a fire.
Hey,
fire
they
truck.
didn't do that quick when Grenfell was happening, man.
Yeah. Well, you know the new news now. They came out and they started blaming the fire department.
No, that's what I mean. They didn't come
Oh,
out.
yeah.
They were talking to the girl on the phone. They
Yeah.
were telling her to stay in the building.
Yeah.
They didn't come for like 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that.
Yep.
She was stuck there, dead. You know.
Hey, yesterday I drove past that tower, man. That tower is dark.
You saw it.
Bro,
I was looking for I couldn't see it.
Something that Lord of the Rings,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Tower of Mordor or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah, isn't it being fucking...
No, it's still erected, man. You know, hey, that's Esau's monument.
Yeah.
You know, monument of death and doom. Yeah, because that's he devises iniquity, man. You know? It says the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Right, and gross darkness to people. So aren't we living in a time where gross darkness has literally polluted the whole earth, man? People are darkened. People don't know what time it is, man. You got Edomites out here that are, you know, getting all torn up about this whole Brexit situation, but they don't understand that the elites are controlling this thing, man.
Yeah.
But one step further, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is controlling the wicked elites. All right, but they don't understand that, man. They're just playing their role in the movie. All right, but the Lord has bestowed us with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to understand that we don't have free will, and we're just fulfilling the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, we're all pawns in the game, man.
We're pawns.
We're all
You're
pawns
just
in the game.
pawns in a chessboard.
But I'd rather have the understanding that I'm a pawn than this not even think, than to think I have free will and I don't.
Yes, and to know your place.
That's
To know
bizarre.
your role in
That's
this,
a
man.
fucked up world. You actually think you got free will and you don't.
Thinking you got more power than you do.
That's crazy, man.
Well, you overestimate yourself, man.
You thought,
And free will don't make sense. Because if you had free will, people would choose to not die.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know the guy gets shot in the back of the head. Ow!
Yeah.
You know, I guarantee you, if you ask him, do you want to live or die? He said, I want to live. You know?
Yeah.
But you got shot in the back of the head, man.
Yeah,
So you get shot in the back of the head. Where's the free will in that?
That's your free will.
You see, will is the power to do. You know what I mean? We ain't got no power over what we want to do. Like, that's with the Lord. You know, it's the Lord's will that happens.
no precept.
Run
No,
to
no.
a car.
This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
So what do they know? Hey, people are nothing but ants on the planet, man.
Yeah, that's it.
So what do ants know? Ants don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
You know? They don't know what we doing. You know what I mean? They're just like fuck giants. You know what I mean? But compared to the Most High, that's what we are, ants. So how can we really understand what's really going on out here? Unless we're instructed. You know? But a man can't understand what the fuck he's doing, man. The guy doesn't know a damn thing about what he's doing, man. He's just he's just in the rat race.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's in the rat race. He's always giving you a target, and that's what you're running for.
Yeah, here it is. You got free will, but you in a pile up on the M25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But where's your free will?
Yeah.
Will yourself out of that.
Yeah. Hey, Spence, man.
You got a job.
You know, Spence was speeding down the motorway, and his car did a somersault. I guarantee you, he wasn't thinking about no free will, you know, power or.
Well, no, he thought I can go the fastest I fucking want to do, and get in, just nothing happened.
And then his car
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not how it works at all.
I got one. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of the water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, and a great example of that is Pharaoh, Pharaoh in Egypt, Baba Kishar. Alright, because really and truly, Pharaoh should have given up a long time ago, but it was the Lord that kept tweaking him to make him keep going and persevering. Why? To make it a good and great movie, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's why the Lord was doing that. Because it's his movie. So the Lord kept giving him that determination to keep going, right? To keep going against his people to make a dramatic movie. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing right now with the wicked elites. Yeah. Because with what they know, they should really just give up.
Yeah.
Alright? But the Lord has it where they keep going, the scriptures are there. Alright? The scriptures are available online. You can go, the books are all over the world.
Access to everybody.
It tells you what's going to happen. So if you read it, you should be like, you know what, can't we just give these people back to the Lord, put them back in Israel, and let's be done with this. We're going to go and slavery anyway.
Soften the blow.
Yeah,
soften you still got your fucked
That's not in the book.
It's not there.
But in truth, it's like you know if you go back,
argument.
Because if you go back to the time period of Egypt, the Lord told Moses, look, you know this king ain't gonna hear you. Just go anyway.
Yeah.
No, so Moses could be like, Lord, but I mean, if you ain't gonna hear me,
What's the point?
why you sending me? He said, well, brother, I said it to show my power. Just do it.
Because what it showed to Moses is that trust in the Lord. Because he told you what was going to happen. Because in Pharaoh's mind, he's choosing not to do nothing about it. But it's the Most High that made him not do anything about it, man. And Moses went there every time, and the same thing happened. But then the one time he said, no, he's going to do it. Because it was the Most High's will for him to do that, just so he could jack up Pharaoh. To show his own power.
This is Exodus 14. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel that they turn and encamp before Hahiroth, between Migdal and the sea, over against Baal Zephon. Before they shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say, so he's telling them what Pharaoh's going to say. But for Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land, and the wilderness have shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord, and they did so.
So that proves that the Yahweh Shem Yahushua is in control of your emotions, man. Right? If the Lord wants to inflame you to do a certain thing, he will do that. Alright? That rage that you feel when a woman commits adultery, the Lord will put that rage in you, man. Right? When a woman goes against you, the Lord puts that rage in you to react however you react, man. He controls all your buttons, man.
It's all in the spirit.
It's all in the spirit, man. If he wants you to knock someone's head off, right, and get arrested, it's the Lord that put that rage in you, man. You know?
But you can't use it as a testimony in a court. You know, he's talking in a court. Why did you kill this woman? You know, well, the Lord put the spirit on me to do it. Well, guess what? You still on this law, in this world, man, you still committed the crime. Just the same way Esau commits some of these crimes. You can't say, oh, the Lord made me do it. Because you're still getting judged by what he did do.
But it's the same thing in the scriptures. Because if you commit murder, you can't say to the Most High that the Most High made you do it. Well, thou shalt not murder, mate. You ain't supposed to murder.
You still did the act.
You still did the act.
So whether or not he wants you to do it or not, that's irrelevant at this point. Because you're judging being judged according to the law.
That's right.
Which says specifically where it it says.
And that's why you got to fear the Most High.
That's right, because he
That's
can make
right.
you do something.
Because even Judas Iscariot, hey man, you got to fear the Lord.
That's a heavy lot.
That's a heavy lot, because he
that's a
was
heavy lot.
created to betray Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that's why you got to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why we hope we're of the elect.
That's right.
You know, and that we ain't got the lot of a 2/3.
Yeah.
You know, or wicked Jake.
That's it.
You know, taking a chip.
And Judas couldn't say, look, I don't want that look. That's
Right.
too much for me, Lord.
Right.
You want me to pray to betray your son? Well, yeah, I've designed you to do that.
Yep.
No, he
but
might
can
not
you
want
design
to
someone
begin
else?
with, but
Well,
he put
that
the spirit upon
yeah.
Judas to think,
Yep.
you know what? Nah, I want them shekels.
That's it.
You know, because Judas knew he was the Lord. You know, he got power. You know, he had it like everything going for him at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
everything going for him.
Got it
Righteousness,
together.
you know what I mean? He had it,
He had it together.
you know, yeah, he was
Yep.
rich and I, but you know, he had the truth. You know what I mean? He had it going. You know, but even though he had all that knowledge, that great power, and you know, he still betrayed the Lord, man.
That's it.
Because he couldn't resist.
Couldn't.
He couldn't resist the will. You know?
This is Proverbs Proverbs 33:15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction that
What's the dream? What is the dream? Does anyone really understand what a dream is? How these thoughts from nowhere are in your brain. You think that shit you don't know nothing about. I see people. I see people I've never actually met. All kinds of shit. In situations I've never been in.
Instructions.
That I have no understanding of.
Yeah.
I see all kinds of shit in my dreams. I have no control what's going on in
you
here.
just laying there, you just
No control.
yeah.
You know? So how is it hard to understand that you're being programmed with shit to do something you don't even understand what you're doing?
Faces you never seen.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
you can swear that person exists somewhere. like.
But Esau says every person you see in your dream you've seen before. They don't know that. How the fuck can you say that?
Well, no. When they explain a demon with 5 faces. I mean,
That's right. That's right.
I mean, explain that, man.
They were saying, oh, that's just your imagination, but where does it come from?
Well,
does it
yeah.
come from?
Yeah. Break that down, you demon. You want to talk about? Yeah,
The
you seen him
five-faced
before.
demon,
Technically,
you know?
you saw him on the bus. I didn't see him on the bus.
I ain't seen him.
I ain't seen that guy. I know I wear glasses, but I don't know about that. And some demon with a hunchback.
So much going on
tapped
with
me
your own body. You don't actually understand how it works,
I saw
man.
him on the 1,
You know?
2, 3.
The fact that we operate this body for our for our brain, for our frontal lobe, man. Our spirit dwells there and operates this body. Like,
That's right.
you can't. Like, how do you quantify that?
The Lord hacks you, man.
That's it.
He does.
Straight.
Like, wireless, man.
Yeah. You get programmed every night.
You know.
You know? And you get up and then you just fuck up. You know? In the flesh.
You know, sitting there going, woe is me.
Yep.
Like in Sims. Like in Sims. You know Sims, no program. The guy's walking to the shop. He's walking his dog. He's watering the grass.
Yep.
But then,
Yeah, well, it is. It's like Sims.
Same
Yeah.
thing, man.
It's a Most High's movie.
Then he goes past the neighbor. You know, it was programmed, man.
It is, man.
Hey, but them computer gamers, them programmers that make computer games,
Based upon the most
if they program a character to do something, and that character does something adverse to what they program, they're gonna bug out like, what the fuck? I didn't program that.
It ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna
It needs
happen.
a,
It
it needs an update. It needs a patch.
Yeah.
That's not what I asked it to do.
Yep. It says, just reading on, it says, and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man.
Right, because you might have intentions of doing something, but that's not in the Lord's schedule, man. That's not in the Lord's schedule. You know? So then, you know, your thoughts and your wants and your intentions are really, they're feeble.
They're void, man.
They're feeble until you have about Shimmy Shai, man.
And this is why Esau has his own program.
Right.
He has your TV programs, he got all these things that he's trying to program you with, subliminals, all that kind of shit. Because he's trying to make you do things that you might not necessarily want to do or was planning to do. Like Coca-Cola. Man don't drink Coca-Cola, but sometimes I pick up a Coca-Cola because a beer advertising or some shit.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
whatever it is, whatever the case may be, is Esau getting into your spirit, man. And hacking in. You know, trying to contravene, you know, your instructions, man. You know, but again, that's Yahweh Shai allowing him to do that. Or the Most High allowing him to do that. That is part of your program for the day. You're going to be incepted by Esau. and you're gonna do what he's gonna to vision to do that day.
Yeah.
A very quick one.
Yeah.
Psalms 140 and 8, grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. You know? That's exactly what Esau was trying to, further his own intentions.
That's why
his
there's
own
more
agendas.
faggots.